Hello everyone, how's it going? My name is Sassy and today I'll be showing you how to beat the Easter egg, how to build all the different buildable items, and how to get the free ray gun in the Black Ops 3 Custom Zombies map Dark Harvest. First thing you'll want to do is turn on power. To do this, you'll need to open up the basement inside the house. To get into the basement, find the 3 numbers for the lock. You can get them by opening up the many drawers inside. Sometimes the drawers give you points, guns, ammo, or even a free perk. Once you have all 3 numbers, input them into the lock by knifing or shooting it. The order seems to be random, so you'll just have to guess and check different combinations. Once you open up the basement, head downstairs and find the large metal door. Interact with it to talk to the man inside. He will give you keys to the garage. Head outside and open up the garage. This will cause a zombie horde to spawn, and you'll need to survive for a brief period of time. You can also turn on power inside. Once you turn on power, talk to the man again. He will tell you to dig up the glowing rock and destabilize it. Head to the building to the right of the garage and pick up the axe on the table. Use it to open up the greenhouse. This will spawn a mutated thrasher. Once he's taken care of, pick up the shovel from the table on the left. Then head to the front of the house and shovel the red glowing thing by the gravestone. Melee the rock to pick it up. Then head to the pond and throw the rock in it. Talk to the man again. He will give you a part for the wonder weapon. I'll show you guys how to build it later on. But for now, head back to the pond and you'll see these 5 glowing targets. Shoot them. 5 more will spawn and you'll need to shoot them again. Do this a total of 5 times. A ghost zombie will spawn not far from Electric Cherry. You'll need to fill him with souls until he moves to the next location. Then fill him with more souls to get him to move again. He moves from Electric Cherry to Speed Cola, then right by Time Slip, then inside the house, then right behind the red shed. He will fly away once you've filled him with enough souls. Next, you'll need to turn the radios to the proper channel. You can find the channel you need on the corresponding clocks. There is 1 clock in the building where you grab the axe, and that matching radio is the one in the garden across from Time Slip. 1 clock is in the garage, and the matching radio for that is by Electric Cherry. And 1 clock is in the house, and its matching radio is in the basement. Once that's done, you'll need to power up the generator. To do this, you'll first need to build the Ragnarok. You can find 1 part in the red shed, 1 is in the greenhouse right next to stamina, and 1 part is on the shelf in the garage. Once you have all 3 parts, you can build the Ragnarok at either build table. 1 is in the shed, and 1 is in the greenhouse. Once built, use the Ragnarok on the generator found next to the building where you grab the axe. This will cause another horde to spawn. Survive the horde, and the attic will unlock. Head there when you're ready to take on the boss and interact with the pedestal to start a lockdown. Upon completion, the Mother Thrasher spawns in. Destroy her to complete the Easter egg. This boss fight is a bit glitchy. At one point she just T-posed, and then for the rest of the fight she just stood right outside the garage. Occasionally she would do these random attacks, but other than that, she really wasn't much of a threat. Talk to the man one last time after you defeat the boss to receive Perkaholic. And the last thing to do is escape. Head to the white truck on the side of the house with Quick Revive and pay 50,000 points to escape. While you play, you may want to build the shield, so here's how to do that. In order to build the shield, you'll need to find 3 parts: the back plate, the facepiece, and the handles. The back plate is found either behind the red shed, next to the blue barrel across from the red shed, or by the pond where you throw the rock. The facepiece is found either right outside the greenhouse, against these boxes on the side of the pond close to the greenhouse, or next to the radio in the garden. And the handles are found right next to Electric Cherry. Once you have all 3 parts, you can build the shield at either of the build tables. 1 is in the red shed, and 1 is in the greenhouse. In order to build the wonder weapon, you'll need to first find 3 parts. You can get the first one when you talk to the man after throwing the rock into the pond, 1 you can get from killing the thrasher, and you will get 1 by planting the seed, which is found either in the jar in the greenhouse, or in the jar in the shed. Once you have the seed, head to the garden in the area with Time Slip and plant it. You'll need to wait 3 rounds for it to grow before you can pick it up. Once you have all 3 parts, you can build the wonder weapon in the basement. You can also pack-punch this gun. In order to pack-punch, you'll first need to find 3 parts. The top piece, which is found in the garage, the flag is found in the basement, and the gears are found across from Double Tap in the building where you picked up the axe. Once you have all 3 parts, you can build pack-punch in the garage. And lastly, you can obtain a free ray gun from the tree in front of the house. Just hit F, 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 knife, F, and then shoot. And the ray gun will spawn from the ground. And that's it. I'll be doing more Easter egg guides in the future, so subscribe if you're interested, leave me a comment if you have any questions, and don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful. And I'll see you guys in the next one.